Want to know the secret Filipino barbecue recipe that we used for a restaurant in Texas before? At your next party, do you want your guests to rave about how delicious your Filipino barbecues were? If you're also not a Filipino and haven't tasted Filipino barbecue before, do you want to try to grill something unique and amazing at your next backyard party to surprise your guests? Well, if you do, then this video is definitely for you, as this secret recipe has been really very well liked and loved by both Filipinos and Americans alike when we serve it in our restaurant here in Texas before. This Filipino barbecue recipe is super simple and easy to make. You can make it in no time at all. The barbecue marinade can also be bottled if you want to, as its pH level is only about 2.7 to 2.9, which is way below the 4.5 pH level needed for a food item to be shelf stable to avoid the growth of bacteria. You can store the marinade in a bottle, tuck it away in your cabinet or in the fridge if you prefer, and have it ready the next time you crave for some good old Filipino barbecues. Now, how convenient is that, right? Also, this barbecue marinade is very versatile, as you can use it in almost any type of meat that you like. So many different delicious recipes you can use it on. So if you want to learn more about the different recipes you can use this barbecue marinade on, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell button to be notified whenever we have new video posts coming. Also, please like and share this video with your friends and family, both Filipinos and non-Filipinos alike, as there is nothing that would make me happier than to see other nationalities discover and enjoy Filipino food, especially our iconic Filipino barbecues. Also, if you stay until the end, I will have an extra bonus for you, as I will also teach you how to make the barbecue sauce, which is different from the marinade, as the barbecue sauce can be used for basting when grilling, as well as a condiment that you can serve together with your cooked barbecues. Furthermore, I will also show you how to make a spicy version of the barbecue sauce as well. Sounds yummy already, right? I do hope so. So now, not to prolong it, here is our secret Filipino barbecue recipe. So the recipe I will be giving you will be for a big batch so that you can bottle and store some of the marinade. But if you only want to do a small batch, there is a link in the description box below that will let you download a file that summarizes the marinade recipe for smaller batches. So first, you will need a digital scale, as we will be weighing the ingredients. You will need 1,680 grams of brown sugar. Next, add 28 grams of garlic powder, and then about 8 grams of ground black pepper. Then you will need about 780 grams of soy sauce, then 140 grams of lemon juice. Well, traditionally it would have been calamansi juice, but calamansi is hard to find here in the US, so lemon juice is already good to use. Then add about 170 grams of white vinegar. Then lastly, you will need 1 can of pineapple juice. This can is about 1.36 liters. The pineapple juice, I would say, is one of the most important ingredient, as it adds great flavor to the marinade and it also tenderizes the meat as well. And that's it, just 7 ingredients. Next, you will want the marinade to be consistent and evenly distributed, so you will need to heat it up in order for the brown sugar to completely dissolve. Just mix thoroughly while heating to about 190 degrees Fahrenheit or so, or just below the boiling point. And afterwards, you can bottle it directly and store it for use in the future. Or if you don't have time to heat up the marinade, just mix it thoroughly until the brown sugar somehow dissolves. Just make sure to stir it up again just before using to even up the mixture. Now, I did promise to show you also how to make barbecue sauce to use for basting and as a condiment. I will also explain later why we have a separate marinade and sauce. There is an important reason for that, so stay until the end to find out why. But before that, here is how to make the sauce. So you should first have banana ketchup. You can easily find banana ketchup at Asian markets or at your nearest Filipino grocery store. But if you don't have banana ketchup, you can use tomato ketchup instead. Although you will have to follow a different ratio for this. But for the banana ketchup, here is the recipe. So mix 600 grams of the barbecue marinade with 400 grams of banana ketchup. Then mix 10 grams of cornstarch with 20 grams of water. Then combine both mixtures, heat it up until the cornstarch cooks and the sauce thickens. If you want the consistency to be thicker, just add more cornstarch as desired. Afterwards, you can bottle the sauce already and set it aside. The pH level for this sauce is also around 2.7 to 2.9. So the barbecue sauce is shelf stable as well, just like the marinade. Now if you're using tomato ketchup, you might need to change the ratio a bit as tomato ketchup is more acidic than banana ketchup, and you do not want the tomato ketchup flavor to overwhelm the sauce too much. So in this case, use the following ratio. So you mix 700 grams of barbecue marinade with about 300 grams of tomato ketchup. Then mix 10 grams of cornstarch with 20 grams of water. Then combine both mixtures. Heat it up also until the cornstarch cooks and thickens. Afterwards, the sauce will be ready. Now, if you want your barbecue sauce to be spicy, just add whatever spicy ingredient you like. I have used sriracha before and it is awesome. I tell you, it is awesome. But you may also use Thai chilies or cayenne pepper as well. It's up to you to decide how much to add depending on how spicy you like your barbecue sauce to be. Now, just to shortly explain why we had to make separately the marinade and the sauce. Well, basically, the marinade is liquidy and it is as such so that it can easily penetrate the meats and flavor the meats. The sauce, on the other hand, is thick and sticky, especially with the ketchup added, which makes it not that suitable for a marinade. If you use the sauce to marinate meats, it may still turn out fine, but the flavors won't penetrate as much though. The sauce, also being thick and sticky, is best for basting while grilling, as well as a nice condiment to use when serving your barbecues. So that's the main reason why we have both. So that's it. You now have your barbecue marinade and your barbecue sauce. You are now ready to grill your very first Filipino barbecue. That's exciting, right? Later, you can check the description box below for links to some Filipino barbecue recipes you can follow. Most iconic, of course, are the pork barbecue skewers or the pork barbecue sticks. And you can find the link to that video below. But there are other versions you can follow as well, so make sure to check the description box below and also subscribe to our channel as well and be notified of new video posts. And also like and share this recipe to everyone that you know so that everyone may try our delicious Filipino barbecues. So again, thank you very much. Until the next time.